Hey guys, it's Landon with Coney Contracting, and I just wanted to update you guys on one of the cool projects we're getting to work on here. So this used to be steps at an angle with a wall down lower. Wasn't really the best angle for the steps. They kind of came at an angle and turned on this corner to meet up with the path to the stairs to the house that are there now. So what we're doing is we're gonna take, as you guys can kind of get an idea with the excavation that's already done here. Doesn't really show on video, but that's about 4.5 feet, 5 feet of a drop right off of this point. Is we're going to cut essentially back off the driveway, have a nice paver walkway walking up to a straight set of concrete stairs right on that orange line, as you can kind of see, meeting up to the walkway that's already there. So this is just an update. You get to see it in a real rough shape. We're in the middle of just finishing up our excavation. Had to bring about 25 tons of dirt out of here, so about 50,000 pounds. Hauling it, as you can see, full dump trailer full there. But yeah, that kind of gives you some scope on how big of a drop that is. So it'll be a pretty decent sized wall running all the way along here, and then some nice pavers meeting up with the driveway, which is a little bit hard to see right now, but it's right about, that's where the driveway ends, right here. It goes all the way back into here. So yeah, as you can see, the old wall was kind of starting to lean. This was all stairs done with retaining wall block all in this area that had started to drop just due to freeze thaw, the ground changing and the level it was at. So those started to, same as those blocks you can see on that wall, started to sit back. We are going to keep this section of the wall over here. So you can see that section of the wall has no problems at all. It's still got a little bit of camber leaning back, so it's not going to overturn. Still a good strong wall. What we're going to do is we're going to get in here with the concrete saw and we'll make a nice clean end to it, and then we're just going to, when we pour our stairs, we're going to pour a concrete retaining wall to cover all that brick up that you see there. Just use it as fill essentially over to our stairs, which will be right here in this area, walking straight up to the house. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on this project. It's a pretty big one. Should look pretty cool when it's done though. Looking back here to show you guys a quick update on the project that we're working on. This is actually our house that we're going at right now. This is a pretty big project. As I showed you guys kind of in the last update, those stairs were there, ripped those out, got rid of them. Big hole there now, but this gives you kind of the gist of what we're doing. We just laid our base using these as kind of just guides. We set those level where we want them, and then screeded our Class A off of that to be perfectly flat and nice and wide, so we can get our blocks down there nice and easy. As you can see, Jacko's loving the hole here. He's all about it, just rolling in the mud. But yeah, now we're getting our first course of brick down. Wall is probably gonna have to be up to 4 or 5 courses high up at that high side there where it's really high. It's gonna run behind the stairs a little bit too, so we're just getting that all set to go now. Got this down, all compacted. We got a little bit of gravel there. We get the truck parked up on top of it, looking pretty. So yeah, just thought I'd check in real quick, give you guys an update on what we're working on. Hey guys, Landon with Coney Contracting here, giving you guys an update on another project that we're working on. We're getting this all geared up for some pavers. It's about 350 square feet. You can see we get our guides all lined up there to get our final grade and level with the Class A before we get it all compacted and ready for the pavers to go down. So I just thought I'd give you guys an update of this project. This was a lot of excavation. We were probably down about 1.5 feet, just because it was so rocky. It was really hard to get a nice, even and consistent level. So we just dug out a little bit more, use a little more base. It's going to be better in the long term anyway. Hold its ground, not let the freeze thaw take its toll on it like it normally does. So yeah, that's just an update on what we're working on now, guys. Gonna fire up the skid steer, get some gravel in here. So I'll give you guys another update here in a little bit. See how this goes. Alrighty guys, kind of getting dark. Par for the course for this time of year, I guess, but this is where we finished up for the day. You can kind of see we got our 2 steps lined up here with Class A compacted in, just using those screeds to set them up and get the gravel down, compact it nice and firm. Feels like concrete, man. This is the way it's supposed to be. Right up to here. We have about half of our main pad there. You can kind of tell the difference right about right there, that line. You can kind of see half it's compacted, half it's not. We get our screeds set up to screed out the rest of that, and then we have to fix up where the skid steer's been coming in and out, but you can kind of see that will be there with the patio. We'll have to dig a little dirt out of there, take our ramp out, But yeah, that kind of concludes what we're working on today. You can kind of see, I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the video, but the rain's coming down. It wasn't the best day, but still managed to get a lot done. So that's good on the boys. Working hard out here. So yeah, keep tuned in, guys. This one's gonna be cool when it's all done. Pulling into the quarry, we're just gonna jump on the scales up here, and then yeah, get loaded up by the loader over here, and then yeah, we'll get on with our day. Alrighty guys, just got loaded up here. Full trailer full of Class A. I'm gonna take off, head to the scales, get weighed up, get on with our morning. That's the way you like to start. In and out of the quarry quick and easy. You can see the trucks flying by out here. Pretty cool spot actually. That's where all the dump trucks go up to load. This is just the dump trailer zone here, but they get way bigger loaders up there. There's a Cat 904 mining loader over here, which is super cool. That's a big piece of gear. But yeah, hauling out now, heading to the site. We'll drop this off for the boys to get started, and then we'll go pick up some pavers. Well, here we go. Let's I'll turn that down. We are going to dump our first load of the day here, boys. You're gonna need the battery pack because the trailer's been going all week and has not had a chance to charge off the truck enough to for the battery to keep a charge for it to dump. Kind of need one of those solar charger things that tends it by the sun, but until we get that, the jump box will do the trick. Alright, so let's get her going. Well, actually, first things first, we should probably pop the gates open. This one's a kind of cool dump trailer. I don't know if you guys seen one like this before, but this essentially has barn doors so that we can load equipment in there a little easier than just your traditional dump trailer with ramps. I kind of like them. They open in two ways. They open that way, and then they also have like a bar down there that you can kind of see this through here. They fold down like the barn or like ramp doors. Pull our pins here. Get this opened up. Things going up in the air. Get a good dump out. We only got about 2 ton in here right now. It's Class A. This is gonna be the last little bit of gravel that we need for this job. Hopefully. 'Cause I'm tired of trucking gravel. That's this will be 22 ton of material into here. Took about probably took a little less than that out. It was about 15 ton of dirt, I would say. We're building up maybe an additional 6 inches. So yeah, super fun, super fun. Let's see if this thing will get going here and dump out for us. Sounds like she's gonna run out of juice, what it sounds like. But I have faith. I have faith. Come on. Just enough, I think, boys and girls. Just enough. Well, ran out of juice, but I think we're high enough, so that'll do. Alright, so we're walking back in here. As you can see, we made a nice mess with the tracks, but pretty much unavoidable. Pretty much unavoidable. A little bit of sod, fix that right up. Pop right open. Let's see the beast. Let's get these open. We're strapping them back just so we don't hit them with the skid steer. We get that bad boy fired up in a minute. 247, 2012, about 5,000 hours on the thing, and it just keeps on kicking. Stay. Oh no, that doesn't want to go there. That'll do. It's a cold start. Bucket's a little rusty because it's all filled with water.
You should go get those forks and that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the forks and get this started. Make sure it's gonna go over. Make sure it's gonna go over. Some nice bass down. That looks good. Man, I just love some good level gravel. Alright, there's the boys coming in there. Get this in here. Let's see if this thing will go. We're gonna let it heat up for a sec. We're just gonna turn on the block heater. Block heat it for a second. There we go. That's all she needed. Parking brakes on, flick that off. As you guys can see, it's a little bit tight to get out of here. Oh, sorry, I'm coming up. Rev it up with my hands here. You guys get the front row seats, I'm gonna hold you right there. Not a very big one, but a pile of gravel nonetheless. So I'll try and give you guys an idea how tight it is to get in this backyard. It is a tight fit. And I did not think it was this tight when I got the skid in here the first time. You kind of see the 2x2s on either side. They have been dinged once or twice, but it is tight. Inches. I'll get this dumped out for the boys and then we'll be right back. Gotta love doing this, boys, because I mean, you always run into a fluid and dynamic situation that you have to adapt to. So we're thinking we want to get everything done today, but it's kind of a pain in the ass for us to put pavers on the trailer and then for the trailer to be down, especially when we need to grab sod and everything that we want to have done so we can dust this off tomorrow. So I'm just headed to Sackville right now.
In 3 kilometers.
A set of pallet forks for the skids here. Rent those for the weekend. That's just going to speed up everything that we're doing. I got a project going at my place too, where we're going to be bringing in retaining wall block, maybe even today. So to be able to get the trailer unloaded quick and go for the next load of stuff that we need is going to be huge. So yeah, always fluid and dynamic when you're in this business. Just figuring out which is the best approach, you know, get your stuff done in the most efficient way possible. And for us, it's gonna be picking up some pallet forks for the skid steers. So we're gonna have to do a little juggling. I think I'm gonna have to take the trailer off. I'm towing that behind me, as you can see. Take the trailer off, slide the pallet forks into the bed of the truck, and then load up on the way back from picking up the pallet forks with pavers from Shaw, and then we'll get back to the site, unload those, and go get some more pavers. Well, everyone, little update on what we're working on. You can kind of see there, we got some forks in the back, so we're good to go there, so we can move our pallets of pavers a little easier. Except that there is no pallets of pavers in my trailer. There is one. That's going to be our Squadra course, but unfortunately, we couldn't get the pavers we were looking for at the Shawbridge Dartmouth location, so we're going to have to truck them in from Lance. Yippee. And we get to hit the scales, so we got to go light. So yeah, that's where we're at. And now I'm just pulling up on what seems to be a recent accident, because there is a heck of a lot of traffic coming back in. Guess you can't complain though, that's Friday the 13th. We'll keep on trucking, get done what we can get done, and yeah, exciting stuff, man. Like I said, this business, it is fluent and dynamic, and the situation changes in the drop of a hat. So yeah, looks like we got an F350 up here with a bunch of stuff on the roof, and he lost his load. Use tie downs, folks. They will save you a whole lot of headache. They will save you a whole bunch of headache if you tie your load down properly. You won't be like this guy. Oh, not even an F350. He's just driving a little Chevrolet Avalanche. He decided this was a good spot to pull off and tie his stuff down, because he didn't do it obviously when he was supposed to. So use your tie downs, folks. Saves you a whole lot of time, trouble, and headache when you get in a situation like that and you're sweating it and trying to get off the highway. So alright, I'll keep you updated. Gonna be in the truck a lot today. Some days are just like that. I find they're the worst because you don't get to hang out with the boys, have the fun, get to see the work get done. But someone's got to do it, so that's the way she goes. Well, that's one way to get them off the trailer. I think I found the tipping point of a 247 Beath skid steer. Turns out a 3,200 pound pallet does want to go slightly forward. It wasn't that sketchy. It happened in super slow-mo. It just like when I got it off the trailer and I stopped, the stop shifted the weight forward, and the rest is history. So I got some blocks to pick up and some jokes to take from the boys for probably the rest of the week, if not the rest of the season, about why they drive the skid steer and I drive the truck most of the time, I guess. So it's all in good fun. Take it in stride. It's a little bit extra work, but I mean, never hurt anybody. So yeah, have a good laugh at this at my expense. Moral of the story, we didn't break any pavers, so it's all good. And they're tumbled stone anyway, so we're just giving them more of a tumbled stone finish. As to what we're working on, we got most of our pavers laid out. All the pavers we have, I should say. We had 3 full pallets. Still need another 1 full pallet to complete it, and a little bit more of our edging that you can kind of see, or border, I should say. But yeah, coming along nice. I'm gonna hop up in the skid steer. We have our steps and our fire pit block coming in now. So yeah, let's go take a trip in this and get it all picked up. Jump in here, start this up. Saturday morning. You gotta be happy with this progress. We got about another half of a pallet that we had here kicking around. We figured we'd come over, get it laid down, get it looking nice, get our steps set up. We're gonna use a junior Allen block with the capper on it. We're gonna have to notch the cap to get it to overlap the edge, but that's fine. Should look nice. We're gonna have pavers right up to here. We'll do our step number 2, and then you can see we already got our paver started up here as well. Give you a good look. This is a Shaw Eurostone. Really like the way this is turning out so far. And then we're gonna have a fire pit. Homeowner kind of wanted it off center there because there will be a hot tub here, so we're going a little distance from the hot tub, 4 feet off the corner. Gives some room to sit around on 3 sides, so lots of room for gathering around the fire. So Sunday afternoon, still putting in some work. We got a good start on this wall. We're making do with what we can. Obviously, this is being a major constraint. Quarry's closed. Not much 3/4 clear left. So just kind of backfilling there. Get our geomat down behind the block. Drain, of course, all the way down at the bottom. That's going to route all the way around, come out to the driveway. But yeah, we got up to, we're up on our 5th course now, up at the top. I think we're gonna need 6 at the highest point. Or sorry, it's our 4th course. We'll need 5 at our highest point. So yeah, with the cappers on, it'll look pretty good. Stepping it up as we come up the hill a little bit, because this is all gonna be behind a set of concrete stairs. So just not burning block where we don't have to, save a little bit of cost that way. But yeah, it's looking good. Another check of the line down the wall, nice and straight, all the way down. All the way down that line. Not the best angle, but you get the point. So I am just currently backfilling the last of this stuff here, using some rocks to make up for the lack of 3/4 clear stone that we have. So I'm gonna get that filled in, hopefully get enough to get it leveled up with the back of that layer of blocks that's down now to get that 5th course in, because I think that's pretty much all we'll need. That pretty much wraps up the wall. On to next, framing up the runners for our concrete stairs off here. As for the plan is what to think, I'm thinking here. It's all fluid and dynamic, kind of changes on the daily, but I'm thinking stairs right against the wall that's existing. That puts us just inside of where the stairs on the deck start. Coming out 6 feet off of that wall, right in here. So this will all be filled up with some sandbags to take up some space, and then concrete around it, 4 inches of concrete on every side with rebar mat. And then this here will just be a 1 foot concrete wall. We'll take that brick down, and like I said before, we're just gonna take the concrete saw to the edge of this, slice that off right there, and then same thing on this block, just kind of trim it up so it's nice and square. Start our concrete wall right along here, and as you can kind of see, another course of brick, and the wall is going to be perfectly in line with this wall as it is now. So that's just kind of an updated good look at that wall. That's a good angle for it right there. That split face Allen block looks awesome, holds up great too, so definitely recommend giving it a try. Jackie's saying definitely try it too. He's loving it. So yeah, check it out at the end of the day here. I'll give you guys an update as to where we get, but I think it's just going to be one more course of brick on top of that, and then we'll call it and go at it again tomorrow. Yo, so as you guys can see there, I was just editing this week's video. 2 pretty cool projects on the go. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned to see those through to fruition. I think we're going to drop this video today, which is Sunday, and then we'll have another update on Tuesday with the next video. I'm going to try and work on posting 3 times a week here, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, so trying to stay busy between doing the jobs and getting obviously as much as I can to show you guys on camera. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about what we're doing here, or if you have any suggestions about better ways to do it, I'm always open to that. So drop a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Also, if you guys want to know a little bit more about our business and what's going on, drop a comment down below as well. I have some pretty cool videos planned to kind of let you guys in behind the scenes of how we got to where we are now, and where we're going and what our plan is. So yeah, drop a subscribe. Definitely, because we'll have some cool more videos coming out like this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave a comment down below with what you think.